What we do here is go back.
Hello everybody, this is the Bulldozer, and thank you for giving me your time. Thank you for watching another one of my videos. I really do appreciate you giving me your time. If you would, please consider using my code MrBulldozerGamN. You can see it there in the center of the screen, also lower left hand corner of your screen. With that green check mark right there, folks, you can tell I am an epic partner. Folks, I hope you did purchase this when it first came out, because during parts 1 and parts 2 you got bonus levels. What I'm talking about is you was able to get 14 levels for each one of the parts, so you was able to actually get 28 levels. I was hoping that was going to carry over. Maybe it was a little bonus they was going to give you because of all the problems we've had with this season. I mean, this season has just been loaded with issues. But you're going to see I'm on level 193, and you're going to see when we're going to complete this that I'm not going to be going to 207. I'm only going to be going to 201, because I do get a victory royale in this video, completing this week's part 3. So make sure you watch the whole video from start to finish so you see how I get this victory royale. I'm going to show you also in this video why you want to take and hire these NPCs. I love using these NPCs as decoys, because you can take and you can stage these NPCs at locations to use them as decoys to draw players to these NPCs, so they will be firing on the NPCs, so they will take and give up their locations and make them easy targets. You'll see it's exactly what's going to happen here. So you can see here we have part 3 unlocked. I'm going to show you exactly where we have to go to complete this. Let's go ahead and take a look where part 3's location is. And before we go there, here's a screenshot of the victory royale, so you can see that we do get a victory royale in this game, so you are going to want to stay tuned to this. Also, this is going to be another thing you're going to want to see, that you don't want to go around just firing your weapon because it gives away your location. Another thing that, because this person was doing this, something you just don't want to do, especially in the end game, because it gives up your location. And because this person was doing this, I knew exactly where they was. So you see, we're going to start off here next to the left of Frenzy Fields. We're going to be using a truck this time. You can use a motorcycle if you want to. If there's one close by, you're going to see there was a truck. I was actually looking for a motorcycle, because part 1 and part 2 we used the motorcycle. There's no ramps or anything. It's just a loop you can go through. These are spread further apart. So again, we're going to drop into the map and just hop into a vehicle that you can find. It can be a car too. Make sure you take and track your quest. It is going to be very, very helpful. You can see here on the screen we are sitting on level 193 again. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I've already marked the location, as you can see with the blue marker. You can see the level up location. Again, you see there's no motorcycles or anything here, so we're just going. Actually, there was motorcycles right there to the left. I did not see that when I came in. Go ahead and hit those motorcycles. It will be better for you than a vehicle. It will be faster. The benefit of having a motorcycle as opposed to a truck, if you got to heal up, you're going to have to switch seats in a vehicle. If you're on a motorcycle or dirt bike, whatever you want to call them, you're going to have to switch seats to heal up. So get on those bikes to do this. Again, don't forget, if you take and track your quest, it will show you your next quest. Not only will it show you on your mini map, I believe it also marks it on the map itself. So again, I did not see those dirt bikes there when I came in and landed. It was kind of hidden there. Watching the playback, I saw them on the screen. I get turned around here. I'm going to go up by this little castle up here. This area here is my main drop when I'm playing the game. This is the area I like to come to. There's like 4 of these oath bound chest in this location right here. This is the main drop area where I always like to come to. Try to avoid hitting that NPC because they will start shooting at you. And NPCs don't usually miss if they're firing at you. Now you want to go up this little hillside here. When you get to the top, you just want to go straight ahead. And that's going to be where your next level up location is. That's 6 of 7. We'll make a hard left here, and you can see our last one right here at the top. And this fast, folks. This part 3 is already done, and we are going to have our pickaxe unlocked. Now, in order to, it gave us the pickaxe in our locker, but we did not get it. We did not show it to us as a reward. We had to back out of Fortnite and reload Fortnite for it to acknowledge that we unlocked this reward. So you can see we got the reward and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and cut the rest of this. I'll show you real quick that we have completed part 3. So now all we have left is part 4, which will be unlocked in 6 days and 23 hours. So you see a little over a half hour after this was unlocked, I completed this. So go ahead and I will edit the rest of this game and show you the victory out. Now get into the eliminations in this game here. This is a bot. I really wish they would take the bots out of this game. There's way too many bots in this game. Okay, this is here is actual player. The way they take off running. I'm going to take and hire this NPC. This is Insight. Insight's going to be very crucial into this game. They're going to find somebody in a tree, and I'm going to place them in a spot, and they're going to work as a decoy. I'll talk about the bots a little later in this game. Right here is where Insight is actually shooting somebody in a tree. You're going to see him fall out of the tree here. Right there, they fell out of the tree. So without Insight being in that, find that person in the tree, I would have never known they was there. Now notice I used the marking system. I'm sending Insight over there. I'm using Insight as a decoy. So anybody comes to my right, either Insight's going to fire at them or they're going to fire at Insight. So that's how I'm using Insight as a decoy. She is up against that hillside there. So you'll see here in a second, right there, you see those markers, and sure enough, they're shooting Insight. So then I'm going to start laying fire on them, and they're going to take off running. Exactly what I want to happen. So I'm going to go over the bridge after them. They've taken damage. They're going after the supply drops, so now they're taking damage in the storm. So now they're trying to heal herself. So while they're in the storm, I'm firing on them and get a nice, easy elimination. All thanks for the placement that I put Insight in. So yeah, you know, those two prime examples on why you why you should be hiring the NPCs. The only bad thing is that they've changed the amount of the NPCs. They used to be 100 gold, and because of what's going on, I guess the event, they're 200 gold now, which I think is a little high. It's just like when you there's something else they changed the cost of gold to, but I guess because it's so much easier to get gold now. Like you see, I'm at almost 5,000 gold. It's really easy to obtain gold right now. If you go into a vault, don't waste your time breaking down all the gold bars. Just bust the floor, and that way you can just clear everything that's on that floor. You can clear it out. Now I see there's 2 people left in the game besides myself. you're going to see this person that, you know, these two people are going to fight each other. I just had the ping go out and didn't see nobody, so I'm just being cautious because I know there's two people out there, don't know where they're at. So I'm just being really cautious. But this person's going to make a crucial mistake. When it gets to be 1 versus 1, they're going to shoot my tree, and so it's going to reveal their position. I'm going to see where they're at. I'm thinking they're going for this drop to my right, and I was going to hit them with the beam, but they didn't go for it because I was figured that they're going to go for that drop. I'm going to hit them with the beam. It's going to be a perfect setup, but they didn't go for it. So I said, okay. When they went to take off, they decided to start shooting at the tree and eliminating my tree. So then I used my shockwave hammer. So you can see here how I moved my beam over because he's right there. So he didn't go for it. I said, okay. So he goes back to the hillside. Right there he's marked. So then he starts shooting the tree. Even when the mark goes away, he's shooting the tree and he's giving his position away, which is a very poor decision on their part. Because it tells me exactly where he's at. He has no clue where I'm at, but by him shooting the heavy sniper rifle, he's giving his position away. Because see, I already know what he's going to do. That's why I switched over to a shockwave hammer. So as soon as he removes my tree, my cover, I automatically take and move. And I take the ability away from him to shoot at me. And switch over to my beam. So as soon as I get up top there, I go to hit him with the beam and take him out. If you don't know where somebody is, the last thing you want to do is give your position away, folks. Now here's another problem. I go to name my file. This has been going on for 8, 9, 10 seasons now. I got multiple videos on my channel about this, and I'll show you this game counted because it's in my stats. I named my video, and this happened with my last video as well. Let me unplug this. Sorry about that. That's my ring chime. I named my video my Royale as I do in all my Royales. And same way, it's, you know, I name it on the computer, my Elgato, and I get an error message. Fortnite will not let me name the gameplay. It makes absolutely no sense, and it's basically, you'll see the same exact words, just different numbers down below. So it has nothing to do with the numbers and the characters I'm using. Says an unknown error while saving. Use the replay browser to try again. And you see right there, it's the same exact characters. And even the one before that, CR means a crown Royale. Because you notice how it says 1107, 1106. And this one's 1109. The same thing happened with 1108. I could not save 1108. Royale. And I do not get it. This same problem has been going on for a long, long time. And there's no way for you to report anything like this because you cannot take a screenshot of something like this. You cannot take a screenshot of this. If you try to report something like this and you go to do a screenshot, it gives you a screenshot of your lobby. It's the reason why I've said numerous times, and in the videos I've done, you need to be able to put details. See right there, wins 1109, so the game counted. But it's just like with, you know, it didn't show us the reward. You have to back out of the game for it to show you the reward, but the reward is in the locker, which isn't a big deal. You still got the reward, but people like to see their reward. You know, they shouldn't have to leave the game, especially if they're playing with a bunch of people. If they want to see their reward, they want to share their reward with their friends, they would have to leave their party exit Fortnite and come back into the game, then join up with their friends just so they can share their reward with their friends or post it on Twitter or whatever. So here I'm leaving Fortnite. I'm going to leave Fortnite, but I'm going to take and add it to my thing. It's the Blackstar Edge harvesting tool, pickaxe, whichever you want to call it, which is absolutely sick. Tell me, what do you think, is the best? I'm favoring, I was giving this a top 3. More and more I use this skin, I'm thinking this is probably the number 1 leveling up pack that Fortnite has come out with. So now I'm leaving Fortnite. Now we're going to come back into Fortnite. And as it loads, you'll see we'll have our reward. We'll also have 4 heist rewards as well. Most wanted rewards. And you can see right there. So none of those showed up at the end of our game. So yeah, there's been so many issues this season. It's just absolutely crazy. When it comes to the bots though, yeah, there's like 100 different game modes you can go and play, and I get so many comments that, yeah, you're beating bots, I cannot control bots being in the game. And it's like, I find that so funny. People think you can control bots being in the game. It's not like I'm in my own game mode, I'm in my own lobby, and I'm throwing down devices and adding bots into the game. It's, I just find it absolutely hilarious. People think I'm adding bots to the game. It's, if you want to complain about bots, don't complain to me, don't cry to me. Complain to Epic Games and tell them to stop adding so many game modes. Literally, if you go to the Discovery tab and you count the different game modes, there's over 100 different game modes you can go into. That's the reason why you find so many bots in the game. And that's just absolutely crazy. Well, enough about that. You can see right there, we got 1 week to go, folks. We'll get our final part number 4, and we will be finishing this off. Again, I hope you got or you was able to take advantage of part 1 and part 2. If by any chance you are just now getting this, and you did not get it the first week, let me know. Did you get 28 levels for completing parts 1 and 2 if you just recently purchased this? Because if you purchased this in the first couple of days, I know for a fact you got 28 levels, because I got 28 levels the day this came out, and my son got 28 levels. I think he purchased it like 3 or 4 days after it came out. He got 28 levels. So I'm curious to see if maybe a week or so after that, if you got 28 levels for those two levels, or for those 2 parts, because for sure you did not get 28 levels for doing part 3, because we started off at level 193, and you see with that victory route we are only sitting on level 201. Don't forget, every night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I do release a brand new solo victory route. I have a bunch of solo victory routes already uploaded. I just need to schedule them to release, and I've got well over a dozen solo victory routes set to release. Some victory routes for me, some victory routes for my son. He's been playing, trying to get his account to at least level 100, so he's been giving me some of his gameplay as well. So make sure you check those out. Again, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and some days I do have my second videos, and those videos come out at 8:01. I do have montage videos that will be set to release, and I also have Fortnite music on some days that I release, and I try to do those in like a half-hour clips. So if you just want to play those in the background, listen to them, and who knows what those are. Those are just, sometimes I've almost got all of the Fortnite music that I've got, you know, in my catalog, downloaded and recorded and re-uploaded. And now I'm just like, every time something new comes in the item shop, I'm downloading that, purchasing it, and downloading it and re-uploading it that night or within the next couple of nights. So I'm almost got everything that I've come across downloaded and re-uploaded. And if there's something that you want to see, and as long as it's not copyrighted, leave a comment in one of the videos and I'll keep an eye out for it. Thank you for watching. Thanks for giving me your time. I really do appreciate it. This is the Bulldozer. Get your killing on, and I'm out of here. Hope you enjoyed the video you just watched. Here's some more videos you might be interested in. On the left-hand side, my Fortnite playlist. On the right-hand side, the previous video uploaded. Who knows what this could be? It could be dash cam footage. It could be something about on YouTube. It could be a number of things. Thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me your time. This is the Bulldozer. Get your killing on, and I'm out of here.